What's up, guys? Your boy Darskin, and today we're going to be talking about some units that you should be investing in right now. Now, you don't have to invest in every single unit in this video, but there's going to be a large number of units in this video that you guys should definitely be investing in. If you look at my box right here, I haven't invested in a lot of units, right? Let's go ahead and change my team to level. We can do level. Obviously the top row, all 70, 6-star, 70, 70, 65. I got a couple units 60 and whatnot. But for the most part, I haven't really invested in any units outside of that. We can look at Awakening and you can see it by that, right? The top two are units that I'm currently use most of the time, or are supports for units that I use. He's used for Grey Demon. She's used as a 4th for all raids, booster, and then like every other unit, right? I don't really use like that, right? So that just goes to show how many units I haven't really invested in. But we're gonna get into like the units you should invest in. So anyways, before we do that, if you guys want to play Grand Cross on your PC, 60 frames, no lag, completely free, there's a link in the description. You can download BlueStacks, which is the emulator that I use. You can download Grand Cross completely free, and it helped me out a bunch if you do. So if you did, thank you. And let's go ahead and get into the video. So starting out, first unit, Arthur. Now, I made a video about him today talking about how good he is, right? Arthur is just a overall very, very good unit. Just overall, really, really good. He's used mid to late game, as well as his best team includes Escanor. Like Escanor's best team, well, Red Escanor's best team has Arthur on it. Arthur is amazing for most raids. He's just used on a lot of different activities. If you guys want to know some of the activities, I can actually show you. Bringing up my JP, which a lot of this stuff will come to global. Like I said, his best team is going to be this is Arthur's best team, right? Right here is mono red. So you'd run Red Escanor, Gother, Arthur, and then this would usually be like Red Hauser for like the HP attack defense, but I don't have Red Hauser built, so there's that. If you look at Demon raids, he's used on Red Demon, right? And even if you look at Crimson Demon, he's used on it, and he's used on Crimson Demon Hell, right? So like, he's just used all around. Very good unit. Very, very good unit. So he's used in a lot of different places. I have him maxed out on JP. Really good unit, right? His passive is amazing for humans, and even outside of that, his boost is just amazing because he can give everybody base stats, attack, HP, defense, which are the most important stats in the game, right? So just overall very good unit to max out and use. Blue Ellie Hawk. Now, she is used on Guild Boss. She's also used on Red Demon, Extreme, and Hell, right? One of the best units to use. As far as that goes, I'm pretty sure she's the best damage dealer for Red Demon. Her and Gallon, right? Her and Gallon, I have both of them here for the same reason, Amplify. Her and Gallon are the best units for Red Demon, Hell, and Extreme, right? If you look, you can see I have Gallon here, but that's just because my Ellie Hawk, which is right here, she's level 75. My Gallon's 80, so that's why I'm using Gallon. But Gallon or Ellie Hawk are both amazingly well, and they work amazingly with Arthur. So if you're going to be getting Arthur buffed up, one of these two would be better. Now, if you want to know which one to build, Ellie Hawk or Gallon, if you are mainly focusing on PvP, Gallon is the better unit to build. If you're mainly focusing on PvE, Blue Ellie Hawk is the better unit to build. The reason why I say Gallon's just better in PvP. Ellie Hawk's not good in PvP, right? Gallon is still good in PvE, but Ellie Hawk is better because she can give herself buffs. So it just depends on who you want to use for PvE or PvP. PvP Gallon, PvE Blue Ellie Hawk, but they both work amazingly with Arthur. Now, the next one, you should have already did this, but if you didn't, it would be Green Gill Thunder. Amazing unit, super easy to max out because he's an SR. His passive in PvP is amazing. I still use him to this day on PvP. Like, literally, if you look on JP, I made a video today. Literally, he's used there. If you look at, like, on Global, I still use him. He's amazing unit, right? You're not going to be using this skill, really. Like, this is whatever. I mean, obviously, 2 times damage to buff enemies is nice because a lot of people buff. But he's mainly used for, in PvE, he's used for this right here, his boost, and then in PvP, his passive. So really good unit. You can max him out easy. SR, you're probably gonna pull 1,000 dupes of him. So really good. Now SR Liz, she's very good. She's a healer, but she is literally used for her passive. Her passive, you put her passive in every raid, right? Unless you need damage, you can switch it out. But if you look at JP, right? I don't have her here because you can't use it for hell, and I don't need her for normal. Same goes here. I don't need her. But if you look right here on Crimson, I use her. Both. Hell and regular. I use her. She's just an amazing unit in the 4th slot. She gives you a lot of healing back from taking damage. Amazing unit overall. Passive's really good. You don't even have to invest in her super big, but like literally you can have her as an SSR, unlock her passive, she works. These two go without it. Like Gother, I shouldn't even have to talk about this. Obviously invest in Gother. Basically best unit in the game. Only other unit that's as good as Gother is King, who also you should invest in. I shouldn't have to say this to you guys, but King and Gother are the best units in the game. Like, it's self-explanatory, right? Invest in Gother, invest in King. Like, obviously. Moving on, Gustav. Now, a lot of people have this notion of, like, Red Merlin is better, Gustav is better, this, and that. Listen, I'm going to break it down for you guys that don't know. The reason why Gustav is better than Red Merlin, right? Not only is his passive debatably better, which it's better. They do the exact same things on their skills and on both their skills. And like people brought up ultimate, no one's using Merlin for her ult. Literally, Gustav is you can max him out easier. Everything just costs less, right? You can pull multiple dupes of him to max out his ultimate. It costs less to awaken him. It costs less to limit break him. But like this is who you should be working on. Like you definitely should be working on him because he's super easy to max out. You don't have to put too much into him. Then Green Jericho. Now you should have been did this. She's in the coin shop, the gold coin shop, right? Amazing unit, amazing unit. She's literally the hardest hitting unit on global, right? You nuke with her. Like literally, if we look at global, I have her. Like what? 4-6? Yeah, I have her ult 4-6 because her ult does double crit damage, and she's gonna be critting a lot. I literally have already bought some stuff for her. I haven't bought any outfits, but I literally bought 2 weapons for her. Right? I didn't buy headgear, but the weapons are for damage, obviously. So yeah, like definitely, Jericho is a really good unit to invest in right now, as far as units go. Green King is amazing for Grey Demon, best unit for Grey Demon. There's literally no other unit as good or even close when it comes to Grey Demon, so you definitely want to invest in him. You don't have to like super invest, right? My Green King is 60. I'm going to get him to 6-star eventually, but like having him at 60 is not like too bad. Even if you look at JP, I have him level 80, but like I used him at level 60 for the longest time. So yeah, really good unit. He's just a crit machine, crits all the time. His passive furthers his crits, which is really good as well. Really good unit to work on. Now, the last unit for my list is Green Merlin. Now, this goes, obviously these units go with, like, you have to have pulled them, obviously. But Green Merlin, really good unit. She can take away ult gauge, which is amazing. She can give her team a cube or a shield that lasts for 2 turns, which is amazing as well. Her passive gives ult gauge, which is amazing for PvP. Merlin is just overall a really good unit, and she's a staple for many teams. Now, don't get me wrong, right? Let's bring back up global. Don't get me wrong. There are a lot of units that you can invest in besides these, but these are like the main units you want to invest in just because of how good they are over the rest. If you look at my teams, I have this team right here, which I know a lot of people don't want to invest in Deanne. She's super good. I love her. You can do what you want, right? But out of all the units I've talked about, right? Deanne is not one of those units. Red Hellbrum is not one of those units. And then if you look at any other teams, look, yes. You can invest in Hellbrim if you want to for boosting, but like literally you can have them level 60. Like, that's fine. But yes, look at any other teams. Deathmatch, yes. Yes. Like, literally all of my units, yes. Like, like almost all the units I use are on this list. You don't want to be like using or maxing out units that are just not going to help you. You want to now, obviously, if you want to do some off meta stuff, or if you want to do some like crazy teams, you can do what you want. But as far as the best units to be maxing right now, preparing for the future, these are the main units to be maxing. I haven't worked on my Galland or Arthur yet. I definitely will as soon as I get to it. I'm not gonna be working on her because I don't know. I like Galland better, honestly. But yeah, so those are the best units to be working on right now or investing in right now. So anyways, that's going to be it for this video. Be sure to give it a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, comment down below, tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. With that being said, I will see you guys next time. Peace.